everyone, and welcome to the new Pirate Bertie story.
Our new Pirate Bertie story is called Pirate Bertie and the Great Anstruther Duck Hunt. In Anstruther Harbour sits a pirate ship as dawn breaks over the town. Its captain is Bertie the pirate, and its hatches are battened down. For last night the crew had no sleep at all, and this morning they all stretch and yawn. For each and every pirate on board was kept awake by a force 10 storm. They now sit in the mess having breakfast, drinking tea and eating their toast, with their jam and marmalade bounty they'd plundered from just up the coast. When all of a sudden, and out of the blue, a tremulous voice filled the air, a voice that was calling for help, a voice that was full of despair. "Mayday! Mayday! SOS!" came a cry clearly in some distress. "Can anyone help avert a disaster and lend a hand to this harbour master?" "This sounds like a job for a fine brave crew. Let's go," said Bert, "and see what we can do." So they jumped off the ship with screams and shouts, and luckily for them the tide had gone out. They ran across the sand going faster and faster till they reached the office of the harbour master. "Tell us your problem," said Bert. "Tell my crew. There's nothing that these brave pirates can't do." So the harbour master explained to all ears that Anstruther's tradition at this time of year was to hold a duck race for the old and the young, to bring out the town just as spring has sprung. All the townspeople can sponsor a duck, cross their fingers and hope for good luck. Then hundreds of ducks are released in the Dreel, the burn that runs from the town to the sea. And the first rubber duck to the finish line is declared the winner. We all have a great time. But the last storm of winter came upon us last night and blew all the ducks far and wide out of sight. "Oh, what a shame it would be for this place. If the ducks can't be found, there will be no duck race." "Fear not," declared Bertie. "Don't shiver your timbers, for I have a crew who are fit, lithe and limber. We will scatter ourselves across the town and bring back your ducks. We won't let you down." "Oh, thank you," the harbour master said. "You're such stars." And the pirates replied, they simply said, "Arr." So Bertie cried out, "Man the battle stations." And now it was time for some organisation. The crew fell in line along the sea wall and arranged themselves from tallest to small. Pirate Bertie devised a plan quite ideal to find all the ducks and bring them back to the Dreel. "We'll search the town from back to front and call it the Great Anstruther Duck Hunt." The first of the crew that Bertie deployed was Dan the mischievous cabin boy, and his idea for a place to search was deep in the town at Anstruther Church. And he saw the first duck up on the steeple. He didn't know it was only a seagull, but Dan found out the truth, alas. The gull did a poop right on his spyglass. But as we all know, that is good luck, and Dan was soon to find the first duck. For inside the church, on a pew upstairs, was Roger the duck quacking his prayers. Next on the case was Pirate Rose, always alert and quick on her toes. And as she scanned the shops in front of the harbour, she spied 2 ducks in the ice cream parlour. So Rosie commanded them, "You two, go home," and noticed that each had a double cone. But back to the Dreel they walked with a chirrup, munching hundreds and thousands, and chocolate syrup. Joey the boatswain, who was the brains of the crew, said, "If I was a duck, what would I do?" The answer was clear. He'd be out on his lark, riding the zip wire in Banky Park. And when he arrived, there were ducks galore, with 10 on the swings, on the slide even more. He rounded them up in a line, one and all, and marched them all back to the Dreel Hall. Anna the deckhand grabbed herself a great haul. She knew where the ducks would be having a ball. The Fisheries Museum was a great place to hide, and as everyone knows, it's bigger on the inside. The pirate sisters, Islet and Neve, knew where they could find some ducks on shore leave. In the lifeboat station, they found ducks hiding out, pretending that they were out on a shout. Pirate Bertie's plan was now working a treat, and the Dreel halls were almost replete. Hundreds of ducks piled from ceiling to floor, and Sammy the cook standing guard at the door. The crew hunted hard. They did not rest, from Cellardyke Harbour to Billowness. Some ducks playing golf, some on May Isle trips, some at Kilrenny, some eating fish and chips. The final duck was discovered at last by Pirate Bertie himself, It was up on a mast, on a boat that's the pride and joy of Inster, restored in the town, the famous boat Reaper. It was scared to come down, so all of the crew rocked the boat gently till they had a break through. It fell from the top, but it did not get hurt, landing safely in the arms of Pirate Bert. And with all of the ducks safe and sound, the harbour master gave thanks all round. Oh, thank you, brave pirates, for with you on the case, Anstruther can now have its famous duck race. And the race went ahead, and the townsfolk had fun, though no one could quite remember who won. The whole town was smiling, even the Reaper, and everyone was having a happy Easter. So after a day so full of hijinks, Pirate Bertie and crew needed 40 winks. And as they snuggled up in their bunks, they dreamt of the great Anstruther duck hunt.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope you're all staying safe.
We really hope you loved the new Pirate Bertie story, and because of lockdown, we can't have our usual duck race in the town, but we hope that you'll join us all on the duck hunt through the town over Easter. Bye!
Bye!